guys, ignore my frizzy mane. It's doing its own thing today. But today I wanted to do the 50 questions you've never been asked YouTube tag. I've never seen anybody do this before, so I can't really give anybody credit. I was just looking up some things I can do more for my channel because I'm blank in my head right now. So I saw this and I was like, this is pretty cool because these are some really odd, weird questions. So let's go ahead and get started. Question 1. What's your favorite candle scent? My favorite candle scent is probably cotton, but I don't use candles really. I only use them for my downstairs bathroom. But I mainly use Scentsies, but I think the cotton smelling or fresh linen is probably my favorite. So yeah. Number 2 is, what female celebrity do you wish was your sister? Probably Nina, who played in Vampire Diaries, because she's a total fucking badass, in my opinion. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? I don't know, that's tough, because I want to date them all. I want to love them all. So, I don't know what that's going to be. How old do you think, number 4 is, how old do you think you'll be when you get married? I don't know, honestly. It could be 3, 4, 5 years from now, God knows. So, I'm not even engaged. So, still waiting for the question to be popped. Just kidding. But still. I don't know how old I'm going to be. I'm hoping in 3 or 4 years at least. So, question 5 is, do you know a hoarder? I don't know. My brother hoards a little bit, but it's not like hoarding type of deal. Like, you can't walk in a room. He just has like a lot of collectibles, I guess you can say. So it's not really hoarding, but yeah. Number 6 is, can you do a split? No. I used to be able to when I was really young. And then I did color guard, which caused a lot of more flexibility to come into play. Got right there into doing the split, and then once marching season ended, then I lost all my flexibility and I can't do a split anymore. So, not even gonna try. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? Young as hell. I started riding a bike so fucking young. It's not even funny. Like, before I was even in the 3rd grade, I already had my training wheels off. Like, I loved riding bikes. I'd get a new bike almost every year. I loved riding a bike. It's just, I loved being outside. Question number 8 is, how many oceans have you swam in? I have not swam in any oceans, but I have swam in the Gulf of Mexico. Where was I at? Question 9 is, how many countries have you been to? 1. America. Does that count? Because I live here. Question 10 is anyone in your family in the Army? No, but most of my family is previous Army. My stepdad was in the military, my birth dad was in the military, my aunt was in the military, my uncle was in the military, my cousin was in the military, my stepbrother was in the Marines, my stepsister I think is in the Air Force. I want to say the Air Force. So yeah, I come kind of from a military family, but I've never been a military brat. Everybody's been out of the military. The only person who was in my life that was still, like, joined the military was my stepbrother. So yeah. Question number 11. What would you name your daughter if you had one? Violet K. Kidwell. I already have my baby names picked out. So, Violet K. Kidwell, because Mason's last name is Kidwell. So, yeah. And K is his sister's middle name, but I'm going to spell it different. I really like her middle name, so we're going to use Violet K. Kidwell. And then question 12 is, what would you name your son if you had one? Elliot James Kidwell. So, but I kind of want to make it Elliot Allen Kidwell, because my birth father's middle name is Allen and Mason's dad's middle name is Allen, which is pretty fucking dope as hell. But I don't know, it doesn't really click together. I really like James as the middle name. Question 13. What's the worst grade you've gotten on a test? A 30 in history? I suck at history so bad. I don't know how I passed any of my history classes any year because history is not my fucking subject. I hated history. 14. What is your favorite TV show when you were a child? SpongeBob. I'd come home, well, I'd go to my aunt because I had to be dropped off at my aunt's house after school when we lived in Copper's Cove. But when I went to her house and I got dropped off there, all I ever watched was SpongeBob. I fucking love SpongeBob. I haven't watched it in forever. Number 15 is, what did you dress up as on your, if I can English, what did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? I don't know what I dressed up as when I was 8. I dressed up as a military girl. I dressed up as a witch and other shit, but nothing else. Question 16. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? No, I have not. Question 17. Would you rather have an American accent or a British? British, damn straight. We want to retire. We want to live in London eventually because it's just amazing. Question 18. Did your mother go to college? Yes, she did. For what? I don't know. Question 19. Are your grandparents still married? I only have one living grandparent. Both grandparents on my mom's side have died, and a couple years ago my grandfather on my dad's side passed away. So all I have is my grandmother on my dad's side. Sorry, my neighbors just got home and it's distracting me. So yeah. My dad's parents were still married when my grandfather passed away. But on my mom's side, they were not together. Question 20. Have you ever taken karate lessons? No, but my brother did taekwondo for a little bit, which I thought was pretty cool. Question 21. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Yes, but I never watched the Muppets. I've never really seen the Muppets. I only know Kermit the Frog from the tea sipping meme that's going on. Question 22. What's the first amusement park you've been to? My first amusement park that I can remember was when I was 8 years old, and we went to Six Flags, and my first roller coaster ride was a wooden ride, and it was the Texas Giant. I rode the roller coaster that the woman fell off of, and that honestly terrifies me. That was my first roller coaster. So yeah. My first amusement park that I remember was Six Flags. Over Texas, I think. It was in, crap, I can't remember the city. Question 23 is, what language besides your native language would you like to learn fluently? I'd like to learn, because I took French in high school, I'd like to learn French fluently, and I'd like to learn sign language fluently. Definitely sign language for one. We've actually been really thinking about taking sign language classes, if that's a thing, but we really want to learn sign language because it can benefit a lot of people. Question 24. Do you spell the color gray as G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? I spell it G-R-E-Y. I feel like G-R-A-Y is a person's name, but that's just me. Question 25. Is your father bald? My birth father was not bald. I used to have my father's hair. I have more of my mother's hair now. My dad had really, really curly hair. And my stepfather is not bald. Question 26. Do you know triplets? No, but I do know twins. Question 27. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Titanic, because that's Leonardo DiCaprio in it. Hello, bae. Question 28. Have you ever had Indian food? No, but I've had Jamaican food in Houston, and it was so good. 29. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? I don't have a favorite restaurant. Probably Outback, maybe, or Cheddar's, maybe. I don't know. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Yes, I have. I think my mom's been a waitress most of her life, so my mom has worked at a lot of restaurants, but I think she might have worked at Olive Garden. Can't remember. Do you know any do you belong to any warehouse stores like Costco's, BJ's, etc.? I don't know what that means, but I'm going to guess no. 32. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I've never asked my mom that question, but I feel like I'd be like a Sam. That's my guess. 33. If you have a nickname, what is it? I actually go by my nickname, Sandy. My real name is Sandra, so. But Mason calls me Tandy, or Tanny. He takes out the D and replaces the S with a T. So, he calls me Tanny. 34. Who's your favorite person in the world? My favorite person in the world, probably has to be Mason. He honestly is a amazing fucking person. 35. Would you rather live in a rural area or the suburbs? I don't know the difference between those. I never really did a lot of research. I just have the city, the country. That's all I know. So, 36. Can you whistle? No. 37. Do you sleep with a nightlight? No, I have to have it completely dark. Light annoys me. 38. Do you eat breakfast every morning? No, I do not. 39. Do you take any pills or medication daily? No. I used to have to take birth control daily, but I'm not on it anymore because I ran out and it's too much to get more right now. So no. 40. What medical conditions do you have? I don't think I have any medical conditions. So, I have a bad shoulder, if that counts. Does that count as a medical condition? I don't know. 41. How many times have you been to the hospital? 0 times. I almost went to the hospital once when I worked at Chipotle. I was not feeling good the whole day, and we got to peak hour, which is where everybody they cannot leave their station at all. They cannot go anywhere. So it's peak hour. There's a fucking line out the goddamn door. I'm trying to get these burritos rolled as fast as I fucking can and shit, and the next thing I know, I'm on the floor. Some guy standing over me. Everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? So I finally wake up. I come to, and they call an ambulance. And I go in the ambulance, and he checks my vitals and everything. He's like, you're okay, but if you feel like you need to go to the hospital, we'll take you there. And my manager said the company will pay for your hospital bills. And I was like, okay, you say everything's fine. I think I'll just, skip out of the whole ER, go into the emergency room and everything. So we'll just go home and I'll take it easy for the rest of the day. So I almost went to the hospital once. So, 42. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Hell yeah. Duh. Have you guys seen Finding Dory? I hate myself. 43. Where do you buy your jeans? I actually don't find a lot of jeans easy and cheap for me because it's very hard to find my size. I have the button, I'm not trying to say I'm thick, but I have the button thighs of a 1 or a 2, but I have the waist of a 000, so it's very hard to find jeans for me. And right now, the only place I can find jeans for cheap is H&M. I got a pair of jeans for for $20, so which isn't bad at all. So I used to go to Rue 21 and Wet Seal before they went out of business in my area. So but now I go to H&M. 44. What's the last compliment you got? I don't know, probably like a week ago from Mason. I don't pay attention. 45. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? I remember most of them. I've really been remembering a lot of my dreams lately. I don't remember my dream from last night, but I had another weird dream the other day, so. 46. What flavor tea do you enjoy? Unsweet from Bush's. I'm a weirdo. I like unsweet tea. I hate sweet tea. 47. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? I own 6 pairs of heels that I never wear. 2 pairs of boots, 1 pair of Uggs, they're from Walmart, and a couple of like tennis shoes. I own quite a few shoes, but I don't even wear half of them. I mainly wear like 1 pair all the time. So yeah. 48. What religion will you raise your children to practice? I'm not going to force my children into religion. If they want to go to church and they want to praise God, I'm not going to be like, no, you can't do that. I'm physically not a religious person. I don't believe in a lot of things. I'm not going to go into religion on this, but I'm not big of a religious person. I don't really go to church, and I haven't gone to church in multiple fucking years, but if they are atheists and they don't want to believe in God or the devil or anything, then they can do that. But if they want to go to church and celebrate and praise Jesus, I'm all for it. Let me know. I'll take you there. Enjoy yourself. I'm not going to force them into any certain religion or practice or anything, because I don't find that fair. And I'm not going to baptize them whenever they're babies. I want them to come to me and say, hey, I want to be baptized. And then we'll baptize them. I'm not going to force them to be baptized. 49. How old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? Really fucking young. Really fucking young. It was heartbreaking. So one Christmas Eve, I decided to stay up all night for Santa. Santa never came. So, 50. Why do you have a Tumblr? I have a Tumblr, but I haven't used it in forever, and I really didn't post anything on my Tumblr. I kind of just like repin things. So, yeah, that's why I have a Tumblr. I haven't used my Tumblr in forever. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this facts, I guess, questions that people never ask. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe if you'd like. You don't have to, but I would greatly appreciate it. You guys can join this little family that we go on, our little fishies. So I'm going to call you guys my fishies, or we're fishies, because my last name is Fish, and I want this to be like a really good, happy family where everybody's open, everybody's happy type of deal. So go ahead and subscribe if you like. Come join our little, what is it called? A school? Is that what it's called? A school? Come join us. And I will be posting a lot more. I have a couple videos coming, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!